Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story. And this is for the month of December 2017, and it's for you coming from Virgo. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull is got to do with your first 15 days, of December, for you coming from Virgo. Now your first 15 days are going to be mixed. You have the possibility of finding a romance, but you also have a danger that that person comes loaded with complications, especially the past life, the past years of what this person was involved in the area of romance is shown to be a little bit tricky for you. It could be a married person who comes not to tell you he or she is married, or it could be a person who is going to have conflict in terms of behavior because there's going to be a less compatibility between the two of you. So rather than dive into this romance and give it your all in the first 15 days, I would advise that you think about things and do some research, and that way you'll be able to slowly find out more and more about this person, and then you can either build your romance possibilities or you can slow down with it. So it's a tricky first 15 days. You get what you want, but then you will regret what you got, what you want. Now, if you are married, if you are married, then a lot of, on the surface, good things are seen, and a lot of support is seen as well, And a lot of support is seen as well in the first 15 days. So on the surface, things are going pretty well for you. And on the surface, possibilities of you doing well is shown. But the trouble is that beneath the surface, there are issues in your marriage areas in the first 15 days that show trouble. It could be something about that you have been keeping a secret that may be exposed, or it's something about your marriage partner whose secrets or habits are being exposed. And that is what can produce the problem. And so the problem really is that you're going to have differences in your last 15 days. So the possibility of good things turning bad is shown, in the first 15 days, is shown in the first 15 days in your marriage as well. The situation here is more like, if you can understand the difficulties of what your marriage partner is experiencing, that will definitely help you. And if it is your marriage partner who is putting the blame onto you about things, then you have to cope with it in an understanding manner. So it's a very touchy first 15 days. The next card that I'm going to pull will be for your last 15 days. Now don't go away, because I'm going to give you your lucky dates and your lucky ages and your lucky colors and a lot of this information for you. Your last 15 days for you coming from Virgo, it improves a lot. Solutions are found. A togetherness is seen in the area of romance. And a lot of possibilities of long-term bonding are also there. The only drawback I see from here are harsh words or bluntness of speech or showing a temper. So it is you who is listening to me. So in the last 15 days or so of December, do not show your temper. Use words which are very soft and very appealing, and an attitude that is also very appealing. And you can turn your last 15 days into a very good 15 days in your romance area. And if you're looking for romance, try your luck in the last 15 days. It's somebody you could have known from your past years. It's somebody that you already have contact with. And that somebody wants to enter into the area of love and romance for you, with you. And so the last 15 days offers you many things. Regarding marriage, the only downside is temper or words which are very blunt and a difference of opinion. And don't be stubborn or don't be dominating both in your areas of romance and marriage in the last 15 days of December for you coming from Virgo. And so to improve your marriage situation, it says a bonding is very possible. The area of love situation is already there. It's only that past issues can give you some feeling of regret or some feeling of a misunderstanding. So it's not very serious. First 15 days a bit tricky, last 15 days a bit tricky as well. So you'll have to work very hard in both areas, in either area, to get your luck going for marriage and romance. Now, that's for your last 15 days. Now, you coming from Virgo, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates. In every month, however good or bad a month is, there will be a pocket of very lucky dates. And for you, these lucky dates are the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st. The 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st make you extremely lucky. You'll find solutions, whether in your area of romance or marriage, and you'll find a lot of possible bonding. So use these dates, the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and 31st, to bond and to get together and to bring a togetherness for your love story. I'm going to give you now your lucky ages. And if you happen to be of these ages, you can find the romance easily. You can get an ongoing romance or a marriage situation to be very strong. So the lucky ages I've chosen are, if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, then you'll be able to find a very good romance in the month of November. And if you're married, you'll be able to bond and build up on your marriage with a lot of love and trust as well. If you are not of these ages, don't panic or don't despair. It just means that you have to do much better and listen to my advice. The only way would be to one day consult me, and so I can know what year you are born in, at what time you are born, and look at your palms as well. That way I will know what age you are going to be. And that would be a personal consultation. We'll talk about that later. It's going to cost you USD 50, but you'll know your next 5 or 6 years in great detail. Now to come back for the month of December. The lucky color that I've chosen for you is the color light blue. The light blue underclothing, top clothing, whatever you contact in the form of a handkerchief or whatever you hold for the month of December, that lucky energy will enter you and it can bring a very good romance. It can help your ongoing romance and your marriage situation as well. So wear a lot of light blue. Now I'm going to tell you that somebody from a certain zodiac sign can create problems for you. If that person happens to be your marriage partner or your romance partner, then you have to be very careful and you have to realize to take the soft approach. And this person comes from Sagittarius. So somebody from Sagittarius can create problems in your romance area and your marriage area. And if there are people or friends from Sagittarius, don't disclose your inner secrets to them. Otherwise, they can easily turn against you and use this against you. So watch out for somebody coming from Sagittarius. Now, for you coming from Virgo, somebody you want to be attached to or have a longing for or want to make a contact. And this person is going to come from Aries or from Scorpio. So somebody you know who is coming from Aries or Scorpio is attracting you, is opening the doors for a romance. And if it's your marriage partner from these Aries or Scorpio, then the chances of you building up things can be also much better. So look into all this information I've given you. Now, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me. That's going to be based on your date of birth and your time of birth and me looking at your palms, and also to face read you while we Skype, and also to use Kabbalistic Tarot in the 90 minutes. So it's going to be concentrated on your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, or leave me a message on my email, and I'll come back to you, and let's get on with getting your next 5 or 6 years as good as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.